Hello dear traders. Thank you so much for helping our project. Help forms can be found in the description of this video. Now we will analyze the current fundamental indicators of the company Salesforce Inc. CRM, ticker CRM. This review is based on information as of May 24, 2024. By classification GURU.Markets company Salesforce Inc. belongs to the subcategory Software Cloud. 34 companies take part in the analysis. This is very representative. We start with summary data for the company. A little further we will study each parameter in more detail. If necessary, it is possible to place a stop. You can look at each corporate indicator more carefully. Access to the table with the structure of company tickers is free and open. Well, let's begin. Market capitalization of the company Salesforce Inc. valued at $270.56 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $525 billion. Salesforce Inc. accounts for a share of 51.549% and is the main leader of the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $59.62 billion. The subcategory's balance sheet capitalization is $81 billion. Salesforce Inc. constitutes a share of 73.551%. Having compared the shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share Salesforce Inc. in the subcategory in case of market capitalization assessment is 51.549%. The balance sheet capitalization is 73.551%. Which is 43% more than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's debt obligations amount to $13.712 billion. Debt to book capitalization amounts to 23% of capital. Score based on the level of the company's financial liabilities. Good, 1 point. The company's stock price to earnings ratio is 66.3. The average in the subcategory is 100.8, which is 34% lower than in the subcategory. Evaluation of stock price to earnings ratios in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $4,136 million. Future earnings for the coming 12 months are tentatively expected to be $6,700 million. And this is 62% more than at the current moment. Estimation of the expected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's value to revenue ratio is 7.8. The average in the subcategory is 6.3, which is 24% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market price to its revenue in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $34,860 million. Projected revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $56,470 million. This is 62% more than currently. An assessment of projected future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 1 point. The sales margin is 11.9%, with an average for the subcategory of 6.3%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 5.6%. Profitability assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 23.042%, which is 124% less than the share of market capitalization. And this fact reflects the imbalance in the exchange value of the organization Salesforce Inc., rather towards revaluation. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is equal to $3,723,000. Whereas for the subcategory $1,664,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 123.7%. Estimation of the company's capital volume per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $56,900, with an average in the subcategory of $16,500. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 245%. Estimation of profit for each employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of revenue per individual employee of the company is $480,000. In the subcategory there are $263,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 83%. Estimation of the volume of revenue per company employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Shares for sale account for 0.9%, compared with the subcategory average of 4.6%. This is an assessment of the risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 46% for the company Salesforce Inc. CRM. Whereas in the subcategory this level is approximately 48%. Technically, subcategory securities are valued in the same way as stock Salesforce Inc. CRM. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Salesforce Inc. and subcategory companies. We will see that over the last 12 months the shares Salesforce Inc. CRM showed a change of 34.8%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory -6.3%. This definitely doesn't mean anything, but we need to keep this fact in mind. The overall result is as follows: 6.5 out of 10 points. Average score for the subcategory, 0.3 points. If you look broadly, within the stock market as a whole. Note that the average result for the entire stock market as a whole is 0.4 points. Against the company's score of 6.5 points Salesforce Inc. Let's look at the table of orders. It is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all publicly made decisions by the stock pricing reference system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free. Link in pinned comment. Based on the assessment Salesforce Inc. CRM. Information system GURU.Markets, the following decision is made. Do not open a deal due to Salesforce Inc. overvalued subcategory company. Thank you very much to the public for watching this video and for using the information system from GURU.Markets. You are truly the coolest audience.